October 5th, 2025. This is the day I officially started tearing into the van. I am not a professional van builder. I'm not a carpenter. I'm not a mechanic. In fact, before buying this van, I had never built anything remotely like this. And before this bag of tools gives you the wrong impression, I need to make something very clear. I am not a professional van builder. I am not a carpenter. I am not a mechanic. No workshop experience, no classes, no apprenticeship. Just a 20-year-old van, some newly purchased tools, and the dangerous confidence of a man who has watched several videos on the internet. Here I go, trying to remove the first seat and the first bolt or nut. At this stage, I do not know what is what. Here goes the first one and 1,000 more to go. At this point, I had exactly 2 qualifications. I owned the van and I had managed to open the tool bag. That was enough to begin. And now I have already removed the first and the second nut. Let's get inside the van through this damaged door, which takes its time to open. Here is the van from the inside. It has exactly 3 seats, and that's the one I am working on right now. So this tile came out easy, and take a look. This is a construction tile, usually used on the outside walls of a brick and mortar home. And here is where all hell broke loose. These are 3 nuts. The first one came out easy, and then to the same bolt are 2 more nuts attached. I do not have the right tool. I'm going to try with this crescent wrench. Let's remove the holder, plastic trim piece. No matter how much I try, the rust wins, and there I see another nut and bolt. This is attached to the base and the seat, so maybe I can start removing that and be able to at least remove the seats and then deal with these stubborn nuts and bolts.
I think I got it.
Oh yes.
Okay.
This one finally came out,
Okay.
and this gave me confidence. because the other two had apparently made a private agreement never to move again. Here's the second one. I'm going to do the same over here and then to the other seats as well. It looks filthy. Let's try to remove this drawer. It does not seem to be budging no matter how hard I try,
Oh, that is good.
and it seems like the whole thing is coming out. And yes, those are the same wall tiles I talked about earlier. This thing came out. The whole drawer system came out. It's a good feeling. I'm
Success.
tired, but it's a good feeling.
Got it. Got this. Let's try and go. Okay, yeah. Yes.
Now the seat is moving, that I have removed this other nut and bolt. And here I am trying with my son to make sure the seat is free and nothing else is holding it. Shortly we are going to be successfully removing the first seat that sat in this position for more than 20 years. Every fitting had years of dust, use, vibration, and probably a little rust working in its favor. I had determination, limited experience, and several tools whose proper names I was still learning. It was a fair contest. There was no experienced builder gliding from one fitting to the next. It was more like try something, stop, look at it, try something else, question every decision that led to this moment, then try again. But that was what learning looked like for me. Take a look at this space. It looks promising.
Alright. The seat is gone. It was a challenge. But look at the space now. It's a ton of space and a lot of possibilities. I hope so. Alrighty, here we go. It's the next day and of the build. Actually, last night I came and I applied some WD-40 to these few bolts that were not loosening up, and now it's all a mess, and I really don't want to clean it up at the moment. So we had some rain. It's cloudy even today. It's a nice looking sky. So I did find some little bit of dampness, like it's not you can't say that it was water seepaging, but it was as well. There was light damping. So I am going to be opening and removing this roof liner, and now kind of I have to do this. So seems like these last 2 or 3 sections, they have to go. I mean, like they are smelly and they are damaged, and those first 2 or 3, like those one and that one, these are all good. This has to go. This one has to go. I mean, this is like, look at this. What kind of a thing is this? So these have to go. And these are the ones. They also have sustained some kind of water damage. Seems like this windows was once left open and for a long time when the van was not in use. So similarly, the situation is over here. So on today's agenda is trying and removing that seat, dripping off these fixtures. Well, it's about half an hour later, and I have given up on that seat. That bolt isn't coming out. So now I have removed the barely hanging door from this cabinet. And the hinges, I think I may be able to revive them or not. We will see about that. And now this needs to go. So I can see there is one screw holding it over there. I can't see any more. Maybe one should be there. 7. And then, yeah, a teeny tiny 2 screws, which are barely doing anything, but still. Let's get this open and see if we can make it move. I was told that this thing, this gray thing, this one, this is a table of some sorts, but I can't pull it out. So let's see after we remove this whole cabinet type of deal. Maybe I will be able to, kind of sort of see what's going on.
This is another day. Look at the van. She looks beautiful. Let's unlock and try this door. Not sure if it will open. Yay, it did. So yesterday I didn't film it, but I removed all those fixtures, that wall. 2 screws are gone, and this third one, it is not operating at all. Now it's the time to remove the wall, and it's gone.
Turns out I cannot remove this because it is stuck under the window assembly, and I'm not going to cause this much trouble and not going to get into this much technicality of removing the window and then installing it again. So this is not going anywhere. The mystery of these 2 wires, well, they are right here doing nothing. There we go. So here is one, and this is the second one. Don't know whatever they were doing with it. It's now gone. This is also similar kind of. Oh my god. It's the next day, and excuse the mess. Progress has been made. Quite a few things are now removed and others are coming down. I went ahead and purchased me some DeWalt tools. It cost me an arm and a leg, but I now have a screwdriver, and this is that hammer drill. heavy duty, and an impact driver, a grinder, and this table saw type of thing. So I've been removing these, and these have been the most pain to remove. These are the ones which are holding this trim to the roof. I am trying my best to save them, but when I remove them, this kind of thing is happening. But since I am not interested in keeping it, so it's okay to throw it away and get it damaged. Wow, for the first time I saw some readings over here. Let me take a look at those because it's a 12 volt AC kind of thing. Then I think I might be keeping it.
So it is hot. It is really hot, and I am sweating. I do not have the tools to remove these tabs, and I found out that the claw hammer works the best if you do not care about the marks it leaves behind. Here I am carelessly removing the remainder of these tabs. Okay, so I just heard something, and oh my god, this is a disaster. Okay, man. How come? How? This thing came down crashing. Oh god. Oh god, this is that air conditioning duct. When I removed all the screws, it wasn't budging, so I thought I will remove it, yank it when I am, yanking or removing these roof panels. And here it is. Here we go. Well, now I'm not sure if this is a good or a bad thing. Well, I'm sure it is something.